Oh, hello folks, this is Steve AB4EL. Nothing in this episode is promotion. Happy New Year, nor is it a recommendation. Happy New Year. Now, I found a certain channel that I talked about in my most recent video before this called DSR Israel. That's the name of the channel on YouTube. Now, just a few moments ago, I decided to make this episode to show you something I found. I just opened the YouTube homepage on this machine and, oh, look at this. DSR Israel is right there. Now, there's a video from 2 days ago. Now, I could click on DSR Israel and go to their homepage, but I want to try to recreate an accidental revelation that occurred, I think, about 2 days ago. So if I go to Google search at DSR Israel, let's see if that does it. YouTube. They know the channel. Now there seem to be other things that are DSR. And I was scrolling down like this. This one here doesn't look like it says DSR News Channel. Ah! And there's, but let's go back and click on this. Perfect. This is not prearranged. Perfect. What does it say? DSR Ukraine. That's what I discovered. That when I did a Google search 2 days ago on DSR Israel, it showed me the DSR, a link to DSR Israel and a link to DSR Ukraine. Does this make sense? Let's try that again. At DSR, I have the at in front of it. See, it remembers my search. It remembers my search. And it says YouTube, DSR Israel, we work with a large team 24 hours a day. This, right? And then I don't want to have this in the way. And then I just clicked on it, and it took me to DSR Ukraine. But you know what the address is up there? Let's open a new page. Let's boost the font up to something that you could read, like 28. And then I'll paste in the link. And you can see that it's youtube.com/@DSR Israel, but it says Ukraine. And in the Turkish Delights saga of these various channels, this guy's face, whoever he is, I don't know who he is. He's some Ukrainian general. There's the face that would always be on there. And back at the beginning, what I found was the channel would be some about Ukraine, and then they switched to the thing about Israel and Gaza. Now this has enough videos. No, wait a minute. Let's do the about. There's 108,000 subscribers and 651 videos. We work with a large team, 24 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. Current events on DSR Ukraine channel. But it says at DSR Israel. And then channel details. Can you see it right here? It says DSR Ukraine. But this is DSR Israel in the browser. See, I don't want it to do that. Oh! 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 When I clicked on that, it went to, let me show you what it is now. Can you see it? This is what I found the other day, but they were two different channels. But a couple of days ago, the DSR Israel was brand new, and it had only, I think, 3 videos that had been produced in the space of about 24 hours. This one says DSR Ukraine, 108,000 subscribers, 651. Yeah, it looks like it's the same, like they're synonyms. Now let's scroll down a little bit. This one, the URL says Israel. Now look at the thumbnails. This one, it says DSR Ukraine. Now, this is the first time I'm really looking at this. I'm guessing this is German. Their journalist is German. And Reports Especiales, I've talked about that before, that's the Spanish version, and I recognize the logo. And that's what they're showing on their home page. So they obviously are, quote, the same people. But let's look at the videos here. I want to keep the Ukraine invisible. Let's look back here for a second. Oh, it looks exactly the same. I didn't know you could arrange to have, that's kind of like impersonation, which is a no-no now on YouTube, making your channel look like another channel, but it's not really. The only time. Now, this is Turkish Delight, right? Do you see the Turkish wording? And it's the Turkish food. Do you see it? It's exactly the same channel. But I didn't investigate this 2 days ago. See, the popular ones were a year ago. The oldest was 4 years ago. but the latest is about that. Now I'm going to blank the screen for a moment so that I can bring up, wait a minute. I'm blanking the screen. I'm blanking the screen. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something. I'm blanking the screen. I have so many videos. Why can't I find the one I'm looking for? Why can't I find the one I'm looking for? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now, you've seen this one. You see, DSR Israel doesn't have any content. I made this on the 29th. Today's the 2nd, so it's 4 days later. You see what they had? Now look. They had a Hamas main. They had 3 videos, just like I said. Then they were a gaming channel. See, Sleeping Gamer Awoke is the name of that video. It was a gaming channel that suddenly turned this on, and they called themselves, they called themselves DSR Israel Official. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. At DSR Israel Official. Now wait a minute. This is the sort of thing I saw the other day. News about Ukraine. See, it says it right there. So as part of the search response, DSR Israel Official. Oh, I'm learning as I go. But now there's the top, but it's DSR Official, not just DSR Israel. DSR Israel Official. 36 videos. Let's look at the videos. Oh, there it is. They're still there. My mistake. They've added videos. You see, it was a gaming channel, so it's still there. I'm learning. See, it was a gaming channel. And then, that's right, they 4 days ago, just like I said. And they're still making videos. The last one they posted was 5 hours ago. But for some reason, just saying, not DSR Israel Official, but just saying DSR Israel is synonymous with going to DSR Ukraine. Now, they could be showing, they're not supposed to, exactly the same videos. See, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, who these people are. Okay, now we have this sorted out. So now we really are on DSR Ukraine and DSR Israel. And we want to have the (810, 801, 802). 810, 801, 802. That's not times. let's go to community on this one. Community on, see the Turkish Delight? 3 weeks ago. Let's see if that's right. Let's go to videos. Let's go to oldest. Oh, Turkish Delight. Now wait a minute. That's what we did over here? Oh, it's the same channel. How do they do that? Let's see if they both have the same popular. What's popular under one name is, even though it's from the same selection, might not be popular under the... It's the same physical channel with two different names. Can YouTube channel have two handles at once, at the same time? Somebody else has asked this question. Google support. Each channel can only have one handle. You'll see handles in places like comments, mentions, and shorts. Handles overview. All channels will have an associated handle that can be used to find and interact with other users, both creators and viewers. Your handle will also automatically become the new YouTube URL for your channel. Make it easy for people to discover you. Each channel can only have one handle. Any legacy personalized URLs that you have will continue to work. That means what your channel was known as before. Naming guidelines, best practice. We don't allow offensive in certain instances, like when you create a channel through methods like posting a comment on mobile, YouTube may also assign you a handle based on your chosen channel name. But they're random. That's just so they don't step on each other. If you want to hide your handle, you can delete or hide your channel. View or change handle. You can change your handle twice within a 14-period day. If you do so, we hold your previous handle for 14 days in case you like to switch back. During this 14-day period, your former handle and your updated URL, we've got the answer. We've got the answer. It's the first time I'm reading this. Do you understand what they're saying? We'll be able to test this in about 3 weeks. Let's read this paragraph again. You know, I used to work for the Mossad. I'm just an idiot running my mouth. Note, you can change your handle twice within a 14-day period. All right? From the time I found the DSR Israel, the reason why I'm doing this is that the Google search showed me both a DSR Israel and a DSR Ukraine. And I thought, and when I clicked on the DSR Ukraine, it was showing the Ukraine stuff. And I thought, well, you know, it's like they both appeared at about the same time. You can change your handle, that's at, and then a unique handle name. You can change your handle twice within a 14-day period. If you do so, we hold your previous handle. So let's say you were DSR Israel, but you want to change it to DSR Ukraine. because you change your mind about what the main emphasis will be, because things are winding down in the Israel-Gaza Strip thing right now. There isn't going to be as much interest. People aren't going to click on it. We're going to get out of that. We'll take down the couple of Israel-based videos that we had, and we'll just have the Ukraine ones. So I go in and I say I want to change it from DSR Israel to DSR Ukraine. Now I'm within the 14-day period from the moment I changed it. Both will work for the same channel. That's what it's saying. If you do so, we hold your previous handle for 14 days in case you like to switch back. During this 14-day period, your former handle URL and your updated URL will both work. There's the answer. It's one channel, and the reason why it appears to be identical using two different handles is because they switched names less than 14 days ago, which is correct. They switched names within the last 4 days. So we have to come back to this to verify in 2 weeks, which is 4 days plus 14, which is outside. Afterward, the handle will become available for other users to select as their handle. So it could be that they decide to reactivate the DSR Israel, not DSR Israel official, DSR Israel, and start putting different stuff, because it actually will be a different channel from DSR Ukraine. It's right there. Got it. I used to work for the Mossad as an analyst, you know? No, I'm just an idiot running my mouth. We got it figured out. We got it figured out. It is the same channel. They switched. Oh, now you got to understand. When I do this, the channel is the same, but up here the handle is DSR Ukraine, but when I click on this, it's DSR, wait a minute, Israel. Videos. DSR Ukraine. Oh! Wait a minute, folks. Whoa! Hang on. Let's take this one. Let's open a new browser. Let me put that in. It says DSR Israel, at DSR Israel. It comes up with DSR Israel. It still says DSR Israel, but it says DSR Ukraine. I switched to videos, and it changed it. This proves what I said. Mark finding. Let's open Brave browser. Now let me show you what I'm putting in here. This is why, when I worked for that internationally known, internationally operating IT company, this is why they paid me the big money. Okay, this is what I'm putting into the Brave browser, at DSR Israel. So I've pasted it in, And now I hit enter. And you can see it comes up as DSR Ukraine. And at this moment on this page, this what they presented, it still says DSR Israel. Now what did I do? I clicked on the videos tab. I just clicked on the videos tab. Now let me show you what it's showing me. Do you see it? It switched it to DSR Ukraine. And that fits what we read about changing handle names. The old one still works to get you there, but the moment you do anything, it changes the actual URL to the real current one. The other one is a silent synonym. So I've just proven by the action of YouTube itself that my contention that what we read about handles and changing them and the 2-week thing and all that's absolutely correct. I don't need anybody else to verify it. It's right there. So I'm glad I made this video. I'm glad I pursued this, but it's but there's also OFFICIAL. And that one won't change because that's the one they decided would be their feed. You see? So they had a little bit of confusion there. It was a gaming channel. Somebody may have sat down and forgot that official was supposed to be on the end of it. They started out as DSR Israel, and they said, no, we're doing Ukraine. Oh, but I already gave it the name. So then they created DSR Israel Official to actually do that, and then they went in and they did the name swap to make it say Ukraine. Because why? On this one, they're using a channel that was gaming, and on this one, they're using a channel that was Turkish cooking. These are all in this back in their pocket to be used in this manner. Still don't know who's doing it, but we know that they're hitting the main headlines. Now remember, there was an earthquake in Japan. That's a headline, but that comes and goes in a day. A war doesn't. The wars are in the headlines every day. Okay? That's the difference. They're after the money. They're after the clicks, the eyeballs. Steve A. before you, just working out all the details of this Turkish Delight operation. Saying see you at 73.